A very, very warm welcome back to Tamakoa Homestead, and today we're back on the build site. Last week we were back in the fruit orchard getting our homesteading on, getting 25 of our 32 fruit trees planted. It's a beautiful, beautiful winter's day. Little bit of cloud cover. I'm in a slightly different piece of attire today. I'm not a khaki person, but let's see, I'm trying this out for summer. So I want to make sure that I'm able to be properly prepared for this coming summer. Neck coverage, arm coverage, breathable, all of that. So yeah, that's why you'll not see me in my usual t-shirt. What we're doing today is decking. Continue the deck that we started over here. Everything is held up really well to the weather. You can see we've had some rain. The water is actually sitting on top of the plywood beautifully. And this is what you want plywood to do because it won't expand. So multiple layers of enamel-based paint. But why today is so cool is I'm doing something different, and I hope it's going to be cool. You see those? Those are pretty big trees, and what I want to do is, if you've watched my previous videos, you know that I am like doubling up on joists just outside the bathroom area where the bath is going to go. So if you have a look, bathroom area, these over here, you'll see the doubling up of joists, and there's normal again. This is where the outside bath is going to go. No roof, just out in the open. What I want to do with the tree is I want to plant the tree inside the second joist. So we're going to have a tree growing out from the deck with the branches coming over the bath, with the idea that you can sit in the bath, look up. It's a liquid amber, and a liquid amber is probably one of the most beautiful trees that you can grow. Quite vertical, it's not going to droop, very strong, can withstand clay soils, heavy winds, frost, everything that is here. Plus you get the autumn beautiness. So I'm going to plant a tree inside the deck. Cut the deck out around it. I think that's going to look epic. Just with the hope of one day having little fairy lights in the tree, lying in the bath, looking up. Pure bliss. But there's still a lot of work to do to get to that point. So I bought 4 more piles. This is 2, so I should be able to get almost to the end. The first thing is that I need to just dig a hole, and digging a hole underneath already set joists, decking joists, it's going to be fun. So let's see how this plays out and if I can get this right. So hard. So I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, planting a tree that is of decent size in a decent size bag underneath a deck, once you've said it, it's not fun. Whew, that was really hard work. I don't think I've ever struggled that much to dig a hole for a tree before. That was insane. Like, I'm really tall, so for me to get under there is really intense. Nonetheless, lesson learned. If you want trees in your decks, make sure your deck is high enough that you can get under, or plant your trees before you do the decking, the joists, all of that. That was rough. But it's in. And I think this is going to be awesome. I really do. It's going to bring some real softness to the harshness of the building in this environment. So, what do you think? Do you think it's going to be cool? Do you have one of these? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of trees inside decks? So thoughts, and I just went with it. But now let's get the decking and see how it's going to fit around. I might need to put a joist on the one side, I don't know, or a blocker. Let's see. I'm going to share a really cool tip with you. Decking can take a really long time because you want to drill, go this side, that side. Then you got drill bit and you got screw bit, and it just takes so much time. So what you can do to save time, and this has taken me like a couple of minutes, is you got a guide wire which goes middle of the joist that side, middle of the joist that side. You have a blocker over here. This is just a 38 by 38. It's against there, which means I get my perfect flush edge. Push everything against. Then what I do is I use my 5mm drill bits as the spacer. And for me, that's cool. Then what you do is, if you have grooves like these, you count the grooves, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you literally go 2, 2, and you just drill all your holes. Drill. And then what I've done now, that you would have seen, is I put one screw in each of the planks, which means it can still pivot on the other side. So this side is all screwed in with one screw, and it's spaced at 5mm. Now I'm going to go do that side with the other screw, put one in, and then I'm going to space that 5mm. And then I can put the second row in this side, second row that side. Just like that, your deck is on. It's really, really quick, easy. And I suppose the two pieces to make this work is you need that guide on the end of your joist, your stop block, if you want to call it, and your guide wire. And then obviously spacing. You can make a jig and things like that. But if you have ribbed decking, just count them. And you just drill on every second or third rib. Perfect, quick, easy. This deck is what should have been like a day's worth of decking is probably going to take me about an hour. So super handy tip. And that's it, done for the day. That was a lot quicker than what I thought. Trees in, it's got a nice big square. I've just let the pieces of wood run over the joists by about 10-15 centimeters on each side. Bring it in close now. So as the tree grows, I can just cut it back to the joist this side and that side, and I could still cut this one out as well. I'll bring it in so you can see what I mean. So if we have a look here, it's more than big enough for now, but here are the screws, which means these are in the middle of the joist. So I still have all of this that can be cut off, all of that can be cut off, and I can still remove this one as well, and that one. So I've really future-proofed this to be able to get like a really big block here if I need to. And it's sturdy, it's a tall tree, so it's naturally going to wobble, but it's not going to blow over because the deck is going to hold it. But yeah, I mean, that was really, really cool. It's done, this little piece, and now next week when I come back, we'll finish that end. And then it's deck number 1 finished. So I had a technology malfunction there. My camera just died mid-sentence. So I think what I was going to say is, it's so nice to be on the deck. Standing in the bathroom, now having an almost completed deck. That is probably, we're probably a good 6 meters now, because the full deck is 7.2 meters long. And then walking along, this is where the bath is going to be. And then you can see right next to it over there is the tree. Now, obviously with time, these lower branches are going to come off. And I'm just going to keep these higher ones, and they're going to grow outwards and upwards. And they're actually about to just break bud. So perfect time to have got it in the ground. Small piece left, which is next week's duties. It was another beautiful day on the homestead. Thanks for joining me. You are all deeply appreciated. Please subscribe if you have not done that yet. And if you'd like to support me, you can buy me a coffee. You can join me over at Patreon. You can also become a member, where I share a whole bunch of exclusive behind the scenes and extra content. So thank you once again. I can't wait to spend more time with you, more time on this build. Until next time, enjoy the views and happy homesteading.